In health news tonight, solving a 45-year-old medical mystery.
The unexpected death of a baby led to the discovery of a new disease by researchers at Yale School of Medicine. News 8's medical reporter Jocelyn Memento live tonight in our New Haven newsroom with more on this truly incredible story. Jocelyn?
And medical mysteries are not uncommon, but this case was intriguing because it was the death of a baby boy and his father being admitted to the hospital shortly after his funeral that helped Yale researchers to solve it.
Eric Drewniak is alive and well, but in July of 2012, he was admitted to Yale New Haven Hospital with a condition which baffled doctors.
I've had fevers, periodically my whole life. Usually when I get them, they're pretty high, but usually they didn't land me in the hospital. I wouldn't even go to the doctor.
This time, his symptoms were so severe, he was put into a medically induced coma. And it came on the heels of the unexplained death of his 23-day-old son at Yale New Haven Children's Hospital, buried just 2 days earlier.
He was fine for the first, 4 or 5 days, but then he developed severe diarrhea that wouldn't stop.
That got the attention of pediatric immunologist Dr. Neil Romberg at Yale School of Medicine, who was already on Eric's infant son's medical mystery.
We found out that the father was admitted to the hospital and that he, in fact, had fevers and diarrhea in the first year of life and fevers throughout his life. We knew that this is probably not a coincidence.
Undaunted, they relied upon cutting-edge technology, enabling researchers to study all the genes in the body at the same time, in rapid time.
It's sort of up to the people who are doing the detective work to figure out which are real clues and which are red herrings.
From there, they identified a mutated gene, NRCL4, which Eric carried unknowingly and passed on to his deceased son.
NRCL4 is really important for detection of infections. And in Mr. Drewniak's family, the mutation makes it so that it's basically always thinking that there's an infection present, which is why fevers are a problem.
The family's disease, named SCAN4, is the first of its kind reported. Eric's living 7-year-old son also has the gene. But it was the unexpected death of his youngest that triggered the discovery.
Without his death and then the autopsy and all the investigation that came from that, then there's a possibility that the genetic connection never, would have occurred to anyone.
We were caught flat-footed with the infant, but we were unwilling to let that happen again with Eric or his 7-year-old son.
Eric was treated with steroids and other drugs and had to undergo extensive rehab to regain the use of his muscles. The complex genetic research was done by Dr. Richard Lifton, chairman of genetics at Yale. Dr. Romberg is looking into whether stress played a role in triggering the severe episodes of inflammation. For more information, log on to our website, WTNH.com. Darren and Ann.